The use of artifacts as tools in education is of immense benefit to students and teachers alike. Living in such a fast-paced technological age, it is essential that both our classrooms and methods of teaching continue to evolve and to advance, ensuring that students are being challenged to learn as well as encouraging them to become problem solvers. In this presentation, I will analyse a few different artifacts determining which can be considered good and bad in the learning environment. Firstly, I'll examine a small PowerPoint presentation I created based on the Normandy D-Day landings. It's a simple yet effective example to students in when we combine film and pictures with important facts, use technology to educate and to understand, the creative and learning environment grows. This effortless tool both enhances and reinvigorates lessons, breaking away from the traditional textbook-based learning, assisting in bringing a subject to life and helping students escape the shackles of being passive learners. A great benefit in using PowerPoint is that information can be structured alongside related images and pictures, allowing pupils to improve focus and help students envisage exactly what they are studying. The use of media will cater for the more aesthetic-based learners and better capture students' imagination while also kindling creativity, curiosity, and interest in the subject matter. Video and film are another excellent examples of tools which can be used to reinforce lessons. I myself have always found that education is most effective when pupils are challenged and encouraged to be practical learners rather than to simply sit and listen. Technological artifacts can make this happen more so than conventional teaching methods. Group worksheets are another such artifact which can bring about greater higher order thinking and a propensity to examine and solve the problems at hand. As educators, it is our responsibility to ensure that a tool as powerful as the internet, or indeed every technological tool, whether it be film, podcast, video, or website, is both appropriate and relevant. The World Wide Web is littered with countless educational artifacts which can both enhance and impair learning. The Australian War Memorial is one website which I believe is a fantastic example of a quality artifact. The .gov.au address is reputable and an early indication of the quality of high standard of the site. Its homepage presentation is visually appealing with links to all the features surrounding Australian warfare. The site is divided up into subsections covering all aspects of war and events significant in our country's history. Peer and government supported information on a variety of topics ensures that all data is correct and free of bias. In regards to historical studies, the site has been cleverly split in two. One is a concise version consisting of chapters which highlight the main points in Australia's involvement in war, enabling it to be a simple and interesting discovery for students. Similar to my own PowerPoint presentation, photographs connected to the events featured accompany the text, enabling visual learning. The other builds upon this prior knowledge and goes into much greater detail, explaining the causes and consequences of events. An extensive collection of works from over 14 authors covering all aspects of war is available in PDF format. There is also a section dedicated to education. Details on school excursions, research topics, as well as a variety of classroom-based activities are featured, all designed to promote greater learning and understanding among students. But as mentioned, there are also many technological artifacts which can be detrimental to learning. A website I've chosen as a bad example of this technological artifact is helpglobe.com. One of the mottos from the site is, "Beyond questions and answers, you'll find knowledge," and that may well be true, but there is no guarantee a student will be reading and studying appropriate or even correct information. HelpGlobe ultimately attempts to provide answers by tapping the knowledge, experience, and wisdom of its users. A wide variety of topics and subjects are featured and its interface is clear and simple to use. A search bar atop the page allows you to type any question you desire, along with prompts accompanying you as you type. The most relevant answers to your questions appear first, with the least likely following in descending order. Answers are also scored and voted on their accuracy by members. Similarly to social networking sites, you must first register and join before you contribute to answers. While the site can potentially be a great foundation point for students beginning work on a topic, it can also be very damaging. There is no monitoring or screening of answers, and therefore the integrity of information provided is highly unreliable. Answers are subject and vulnerable to all opinions or bias, with only a rudimentary scoring system ranking them. With anyone free to input information, there is a high probability that search results would yield unsatisfactory and inaccurate answers which could easily misinform students.